Sheun Moses drives for a living. As one of more than 10,000 taxi drivers in Lagos, he spends approximately 10 hours daily behind the wheel, taking commuters across various parts of the city. Business seemed to be good until 2023, when Nigeria simultaneously removed subsidies on petrol and devalued the local currency. Petrol prices jumped more than 200%, wiping out his profits. This prompted him to switch to compressed natural gas, a cleaner, cheaper fuel.
Every app-based transporter that is consistent on the road today will spend nothing less than 20,000 on fuel each day. So instead of spending that 20,000, I am now spending 4,000.
Switching to compressed natural gas or CNG requires converting petrol vehicles at special centers. This involves inspecting the vehicles, carrying out tests, modifying mechanical parts, and fitting a gas tank in the boots. This process creates a hybrid car that allows motorists to seamlessly switch between petrol and CNG. The gas is refilled through a mechanical component fitted in the engine compartment. Nigeria plans to convert 1 million vehicles to CNG over the next 3 years. The government is trying to give incentives and has purchased a few CNG buses, but the conversion cost is still steep for most Nigerians.
It costs between the range of 900,000 to 1.6 million, depending on the type of vehicle, depending on the car engine, depending on where you source your kits and cylinder from. So there are about multiple variables that determine the price of conversion currently in Nigeria.
It cost less than $500,000 naira, or about $300 10 months ago. And according to the Finance Ministry, less than 5% of Nigerians have that money in the bank. Experts say the government needs to keep its promise of free conversions for commercial drivers. It also needs better communication to educate those who wish to convert their vehicles.
If the cost is too high, you're going to have a barrier by virtue of that cost. Then there's also a place of awareness. So people look at costs only from the perspective of the initial outlay. So they're saying, oh, I need to put this much down now. So there is need to create the awareness about the savings that comes after you made that initial investment. So if your fueling costs will go down by 60%, by 70%, it could be worth it over a couple of years.
Moses says he's spending 70% less on fuel and visiting his mechanic less often. But challenges remain to meet Nigeria's 1 million conversions goal.
As Nigeria faces economic challenges, the shift from petrol to CNG could be a vital step forward for motorists. And while the desire to convert is strong, there aren't enough conversion centers or CNG filling stations to meet the Nigerian government's ambitious goal of 250,000 vehicle conversions annually. Hilary Noruka, Africa Matters, Lagos.